Hello, YouTube.
Hello, YouTube.
This is a video that's going to be a little different than what you're used to seeing from us. If you've never seen one of our videos before, my name is Jason Dagner, and
Elaine Odell.
Elaine Odell. She is my better half, my life partner, my fiance, my soon-to-be as one perfect. You know what
Whoa.
I'm saying. You know what I'm saying.
Hello. Nice to meet you.
No, Elaine is, the best thing for me, I don't need anything else out there.
However,
if you're gonna show a butt or a front, I'm gonna look.
that's not what I meant.
Oh.
I meant, however, you have skateboarding, which you also love and have a lot of passion for.
Yes. Yep. And what we're gonna talk about.
If you have a butt or a front.
Listen, if you're a lady and you're gonna show me your shit, I'm goddamn gonna look at it.
Well, that's just goes without saying. Anybody would probably
Yeah.
at least peek by accident.
Yeah, it's always best when it's accidental, too. You catch it, it's like, ooh, you saw a little unicorn running by. All right, so, yeah, so you're looking at, this is a raw session from today. This was a 30-minute, last of the light left in the sky kind of session.
It's probably about 4:30.
Yeah, so there was no relaxing and cruising and having fun, just, killing it that way. Today was going to be a battle, and I already knew it. As in everyday life, everybody has stress. And the best thing that you can do is try to eliminate it and not have it. And, everybody deals with it in different ways. This is how I deal with stress. And not saying that I was highly stressed this morning. I'm just saying this is my go-to place to get away from it all.
Well, Jason calls it his gym.
This is my gym.
Yeah, I go to the gym,
Yep.
a traditional gym, and Jason goes to the skate park gym.
Yep, this is where I go. And, Elaine, she goes to the gym, and she's in her own head, and she does what she knows that makes her feel great. And I do the same thing, but I don't pick up anything. Except for myself. If I eat shit, I pick myself off the ground. And, a lot of people, always ask me about skateboarding, and you should post videos, and, I when I go to the park, I like to go and just be out of my head and in my own element and create and make whatever is in front of me feel incredible. And the abilities that
Well, I think a big thing for you is that you like the challenge.
Yeah, oh yeah.
You know, the challenge of what you have in your head as far as doing a trick and how you're going to approach it. And then when you go to do it, you don't do it. And then there becomes a challenge that is so gratifying once you land it or land it a few more times.
It's a adrenaline rush, natural high that you can only feel by achieving that goal. Exactly what you're saying. And when I left the house today, you knew that I was racing daylight too. Because normally I like to try to get to the park where I have, a minimum of 3 hours, so I can take my time and stretch my body and warm up. Because this just doesn't happen overnight. It's not that easy. There's a lot of work that goes involved to making myself feel better. And this whole skate session could have been a disaster if pain was in my life. Right now I'm pretty pain free. Of course, I've got my arthritic aches, but I deal with it. And I have a regime where I eat a proper diet to help my arthritic knees, and I take Epsom salt bath soaks, hot, 103 degrees. It always soothes after a skate session like this. So I have a maintenance plan that I have to abide by in order to go here and do this, to achieve that feeling, that natural high that I am searching for and craving, that I need. Because growing up as a kid, skateboarding every day, learning tricks, getting that feeling, it's a feeling like no other. And I think that's something that, skateboarders only know but other people can relate. You know, anybody in any kind of sport, BMX, you know, freestyle motocross, Jesus, you know, landing a double backflip, kicking off Superman, and then twisting 360 and jumping back on. Imagine the natural high of landing that. You know, that's fucking nuts. I like to keep it at a lower level, you know. I like to stay flat ground. You know, I can't take impact on my knees. And if you know, you people that are listening to this that don't know anything about us or never even seen this video or watched this video, I have really bad knees, you know. We'll have to get into that later. But I have to maintain. And in this video, I didn't plan on videoing anything today. I just put the phone on the table. Nobody knew I was recording. I hit record, and I just went to go do battle. And getting back at that, Elaine, she, you know, wished me good luck when I was leaving because I was racing time with daylight. So there is no warm-up. That was straight out of the truck. Let's go, go, go. I'm going to do tricks that I normally don't do on a daily, that I know how to do, that I should do more because I need to get the consistency back. And one of them is a switch 360 kickflip. If you don't know what that is, it is the opposite of a regular 360 kickflip. I'm goofy-footed, so I push with my left foot, and my front foot is forward over the bolts on the skateboard towards the nose. And I do the tricks in my regular, you know, stance, which is goofy, not regular. And I do them the same way, switch, you know. There's no reason why I shouldn't be able to do it if I can do it one way. That's the challenge. So, switch 360 kickflip, it's a difficult trick. And I know that I have done it, you know, years and years ago when I had really good knees, consistently, really big, over things, catching it, bolts. And I remember today what that feeling is like. So when I think of that trick, I'm like, God dang it. I know that if I land that trick like I did when I was younger, it is going to feel amazing. Well, I've done it, you know, in the last couple of years several times. But today felt the best that it's ever felt. And it was caught on camera. And, you know, that's kind of why we're doing this. We're sharing a little piece of our life with you that you don't know, that you don't see when we're, you know, dealing with our everyday stresses. You know, you guys see whatever we post on Instagram and YouTube, which is our reality in our real life. It's just, okay, we're sitting down to do a YouTube video. We're just sitting down recording this right now, watching a skate video, and we don't even know if we're going to post it on YouTube. So that's how raw this is. But getting into the skating, oh, and by the way, hopefully you guys, you pipe smokers out there, grab the pipe and some tobacco and are gonna, you know, sit down and enjoy this with us. But if you're wondering, I'm smoking 3 sales. I've really been enjoying this. Picked it up at tobaccopipes.com this week on our visit there. And I'm smoking it in a Dagger Poker Cob custom that I made. And let's get it burning. I charred it, but I've been shooting the shit with you guys, so let's get it burning.
Well, I was thinking, you know, another way to relate how you're talking about how you relieve stress at the skate park. I think I felt that most when I was doing martial arts for many years.
Yeah.
And learning how to do the certain kicks and definitely sparring. Sparring was awesome. And I liked that, or even just going to the gym. You know, if I push myself harder today, like today I pushed harder, I squatted heavier and I lifted heavier. And I don't go overboard because I don't want to turn into a
a muscle freak.
Well, I like to be defined, but I don't want to be like.
Babe, don't go looking like a dude, please.
Well, I mean, and here's the thing: I admire those girls that really lift and go crazy because they mentally are strong and they have a goal, and that's pretty much all that I admire.
No, don't get me wrong.
I mean, I'm not
bashing it either. I respect the dedication and the motivation it takes to get to that point. You know, I get that. But
strict diet.
I, as a man, am not sexually attracted to a woman that has a manly physique. I like shape. I like, you know, raw beauty.
Curves.
Oh,
I got curves.
You know, I like those big butts. Oh, man.
Saying I got a big butt.
Yeah, well, you know, you got a good butt.
So anyways, those are...
but did you feel, you know, that feeling that you felt today, did it kind of feel like did it take you back to when you were doing martial arts?
No.
No?
No.
The
gym and martial arts are two totally different
Okay,
things.
now tell me this. Do you see yourself, like, sometimes when you are working out or training, chasing that feeling from martial arts? Do you ever chase that natural high that you felt?
I guess in a sense, yeah, because but it's different though. I mean, I miss martial arts.
Well, babe, imagine how you would feel today at 40 years old, how you felt when you were, you know, 20 years old.
Oh,
you
wow,
know?
that would be amazing.
You'd feel twice as good as you did back then because it's inevitable. You know, I guarantee you would feel twice as good as that feeling, and now you have a new feeling to chase. How can you top that now?
Yeah.
And that's kind of how...
Well, I've been there before, sometimes at the gym, when I have good gym days. Mm-hmm. I'll have an amazing workout with no flaws, you know, and really challenged myself and my head.
Good.
And I felt great. Yeah, going to the gym and just getting on the treadmill or the Stairmaster for 20 minutes, doing the time, and then barely lifting and not like focusing on your muscles or focusing on where you're actually targeting. Mm-hmm. Like today was quads, so
get them quads.
I remember, or I've learned this couple of books that I got, like fitness anatomy books, where the placement of your feet is everything. And I knew that sort of, but I saw different ones, and then it showed which muscles it targeted if you just put your feet like that, or you put your feet like that.
By looking at it, can you like feel it from the burn now?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So now you know what's burning, what you're seeing.
I worked out.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, and I did it to myself, and it's a good feeling.
I don't have to look at those books because I get a full body workout skating. Like everything burns, everything gets sore. And that's the thing about being, am I 41 now? Yeah, 41. Yep. You know, it's a longer recovery time when you do get hurt. But
being consistent, whether it's...
Consistent is key.
Yeah, whether you're doing a hard work, you can't do a hard work every workout.
No.
Because that'll really...
Babe, I'm glad you said that, because that's kind of what this video is building up to, is consistency. And that's why I'm in this battle right now. If people have been watching... You know, probably saw me do a regular tray flip 2 or 3 times, and that's because I know what a perfect tray flip feels like.
Whoa, there you go. You wiped out.
Oh, yeah. And, you know, third one felt the best, so that's the one I'm satisfied with. And when I'm in a battle, I'm going trick for trick, and I'm not stopping until that trick's landed, and then I'm not moving on to another trick until that trick's completed. Mentally... and, you know, formatted perfect. So,
well, that's...
this switch tray, I'm in a battle. So, look. See right here? And everything that's going on in my head, and if you've been watching, again, you've probably seen me do this, or try it, I don't know, 15 times now. So, every time that I'm trying this, it's working my consistency. It's programming my mind. Because what I'm doing is simple math with every step in this trick. So why it's taken 16 times is because I'm breaking it all down. I know how to do it. I remember how to do it. But I haven't done this trick in so long, I have to relearn the trick, you know? And I'm capable of it because I've learned it once, and I know this. So in my mind, this trick is going down today 100% perfect feeling for me.
Well, you've got to get it.
Exactly.
Before you can...
And I've got till sundown to do it. And I'm on a clock. So I'm not thinking about anything else but simple math right now. And that's the greatest thing about getting consistency and relearning things that you've done before. So I'm changing small foot placements. I'm leaning my right shoulder in more, you know, maybe 5 more degrees. I'm taking everything accountable of why this trick is not working correctly, because I know how it works, but it's all scrambled in my head and I gotta reprogram it. And that's what I'm fighting for. I'm earning this trick. So imagine the gratitude if I land it perfect, which I did, and you'll see. That's what I'm chasing, you know. That made me feel incredible today. And it's, to me, people think this is crazy and dangerous and you're gonna die. Yes, sometimes I do. There was actually one thing in here where I think you saw me fall. I primoed, which primo is, you know, the board was flipping and it landed on the axles. So your arches of your shoes land on the wheels sideways, and you're either going forward or backwards. And I went backwards, and you saw me tumble on my ass and just slide. No big deal, you know, it doesn't affect me. There was no pain involved. I know how to fall. My body's been trained to fall. So you see me get right back up. All I'm thinking about at that time, even when I was falling, was the math. What did I not do that put my fucking ass on the ground? You know, I'm battling myself. So I go back, and what you can't see in this video, on the opposite side, there's a little fun box and then a quarter pipe. And I'm dropping in on the quarter pipe. I'm pushing, and then I'm jumping in the middle of a push switch and setting up for my switch 360 kickflip. So my right foot, which is now my back foot, is opposite of me being goofy footed, is I'm concentrating on curling my toe around the tip of the end of the board. You know, that's my spin. I've got to pop, and I've got to kick my foot out like I'm pushing and spin that thing. And then I've got to flick my left foot, my opposite foot, with a little kick so I can flip the board. And I've got to make that 360 rotation, the precise amount of force in that kick with the lightest amount of sweep, and land this thing bolts over all 8 bolts, you know, 4 in the front, 4 in the back, and arches over them both. No wheel bite, cruise down. That's what I was chasing, and I got it. And you know, it could have went wrong. You know, one of those bails could have really fucked me up, and you know, hit me in the knee or busted my knee and took me out. Could have set me out. You know, I know this going into it, and thinking about all of this, even with this math, safety is my #1 thing on my mind. I don't want to die. I don't care about falling. I just don't want to die. I love life and I love living. So when I am falling, you know, I've got to think fast enough to grab my wrist, suck them in, because I cannot break my wrist. My whole left arm is titanium. It has titanium rods and screws holding it together. I cannot handle a severe break like that. I don't want that to happen. So first instinct, I'm curling that thing up or lifting it up, getting it out of the way of breaking. And you'll see that in the fall. If that fall was in the back, I don't remember, but you'll see it if you rewatch it. But you know, safety is my #1 thing. And you know, yeah, skateboarding it's a difficult thing. Not everybody is good at it, but you gotta understand, this is what I grew up doing. This is you know, the first thing I fell in love with. This is what showed me the world and showed me life, and how real people treat each other. You know, skateboarding, they have no color. You know, it's just one big world, and that's the world that I live in, and that's the people that I like to invite into my world. And you know, just great people. Equal-minded people. And you know, I just want to let you guys know that this is kind of how I think, and this is what goes through my mind on a daily basis, on how I deal with life and how I make decisions. You know, safety is key. That is my #1 priority. Everything else, hey, if it passes my safety test, I'm all in for it. Let's do it. Yeah, I'll go all out as long as I think it's safe, you know. But like I was saying, if I would have got hurt today, oh shit, one, I just lost the battle. Now I'm injured. So now it's recovery time. And this happens, you know, it happens to everybody, and it happens to me. And I try to avoid that. And that's why I stress safety in everything that I do. But yeah, you know, a recovery is just, it changes everything. Your diet gets changed. Your whole routine gets changed. And now when you're healed up and you're ready to come back, now you got to start all over. And let me tell you, I have started over so many times, you know, preparing myself to come back to the skate park. And I have to diet and water 24/7. I quit drinking. You know, if I have a drink, it's because we're cool and we're hanging out and it's just time to have a drink, you know. But I don't crave alcohol. And I like to just use my pipes and my tobacco and calm my mind and slow my mind and help me break all these things down. You know, my brain runs so fast and has so much information going through it. You know, I just don't want to overload. So this kind of, you know, regime helps me, you know. Right here, sitting here, puffing on my pipe. I'm relaxed. I'm talking with you guys. I'm hanging out with Elaine. Which, if you guys ever get a chance to hang out with her, let me tell you, she is one of the coolest people to hang out with. I feel like I'm the most fortunate person in the world to have her by my side.
You're very sweet.
Yeah, I'm almost tearing up right now. Hold on, I gotta get water. But I don't know if... I really haven't been paying attention to this video. So I don't know if I landed it yet, so I guess I kind of want to watch. But, babe, you want to insight on anything? And if I see myself landed, I'll go ahead and I'll just cut you off. I'll just forewarn you. I'm gonna sit here and chill and smoke this a little bit.
Okay. On the spot. You think that
I mean, you know, you can just talk about you know, how you relate to how I deal with things and how you deal with your daily stress, you know?
Well, I guess.
Because you've got a busy schedule, too, on top of, you know, running, you know. Oh, and if you guys don't know, me and Elaine, we run our own business. We sell tobacco pipes, you know, our style of pipes and our take on what we like as pipe smokers and our lifestyle, which you're watching right now. And... you know, they're for everybody. You know, our world is for everybody. You know, we have no.
We just do what we do, and
yeah, we have no
like
discrepancies with nobody. We are here for everybody. Oh, let's get on scooter etiquette right now. Sorry, babe, got to cut you off. This kid right here, let me tell you.
I wasn't even talking.
Any of you parents out there, I just want to tell you. If your kids got scooters and they go to your local skate park, you guys gotta and you don't go with them, they just kind of run off, or you stand there. Let me tell you, there is a thing called skate park etiquette, and they have to learn that. And I am a professional teacher of it, and maybe I should make a YouTube video on that. But these kids, they left earlier before you're watching this section now, well, which has not been stopped or edited. I don't remember if they were in the beginning, but when I turned the camera on, I think they had left right then. But when you go up the bank, right there, that embankment, and you go to do a trick, the last thing that you want to see is a scooter coming at you while you're coming down to run into you. Or a scooter on that deck with the wheels hanging off of the lip where we pop, you know, because nothing against scooters. This is a skateboard park. Scooters are welcome. Everybody is welcome. But officially, this is a skateboard park. Skate park etiquette rules. Scooters. Gotta learn this. They endanger everybody. I am a victim. I had a scooter kid come down. I was coming down the quarter pipe, and he was coming the other way, hauling ass. I come down fakie, go to turn my head, bam, hit in the ankle by a scooter kid. His little aluminum frame separates the tendon from my ankle, tearing a piece of bone off with it, which is still floating in my ankle right now from one of those scooters. So, skate park etiquette. With the scooter kids, I tell them, as soon as I get there, when you see me coming and skating, you notice that I'm going for a while because I'm doing tricks. You will get your turn, but you have to be respectful. I don't want to come down that ramp and run into you. You don't want to run into me. We don't want to be hurt. We don't want to go to the hospital. We don't want to ruin our Saturday night. We want to avoid each other when we are doing lines or opposite of one another. I said, so when you're going, dude, I'm going to be on the opposite side of the park. I want you to have as much space as possible so you can do your tricks. You know, that's how I feel for you. And this is how I explain this to the kids, and they get it just like that. And, but let me tell you, every time I go up there, there's 3 or 4 new scooter kids. Like, they're just growing like gremlins out there. Like, kids, you got to get skateboards. You know, scooters, yes, I can respect some of the skill that me and Elaine have seen in person in San Diego. We saw this kid do some amazing shit on a scooter that we had never seen before. We gave this kid mega props. And shit, I think we wanted his autograph. But, you know, but most kids, it's a fad, and there's really no skill level in it. You know, it's good when you're young because it teaches you to push. You know, that's a good start for a skateboard. You know, push, get that balance, and then get on a skateboard and let go of those handlebars, and feel the board, and learn the push, learn the control. Loosen your trucks up, kids. Loose. Get wheel bite. Learn how to control it. You will be more comfortable on your skateboard.
Oh my God.
Just takes time, but loose is key. Loose as a goose.
It's worth it all.
That's Brett. That's my friend Brett Owens. He's a good buddy of mine.
Just fucking incredible right there.
You just landed that trick right there.
Yeah, and that's Tristan right there.
I'm over here just having a little joke right
Yep, he's there battling. He's trying to do regular 360 kickflips. He's trying to learn them and get them consistently. And today was like the first day he was actually landing on them. And he rolled away from one, I believe. It was kind of sketchy. He knew it. I called him on it. And I was like, dude, that's why. You want consistency, you know, point of this. You got to keep doing it. You got to keep pushing and just keep working towards it until you do it perfect, because you're capable of programming yourself to do it perfect. You know you are. And he thinks like that, you know. And he does, and I believe he did one today, and he'll get better at it, because I've seen this kid over the years of going to the skate park when he was a little kid, from then till now, how much he's progressed, and many kids around here, and that's what we do. We come here and we educate them. That was a half cab heel flip, first try. I was pumped up, so that means I've already landed the switch tray flip. I came and sat down on the table. And I don't know if you're going to be able to hear what I said, but hopefully I didn't say anything too offensive to, you know, irritate anybody. No pun intended to offend anybody. It's just, this is my life. This is what I deal with in a reality. Oh, Brett, he lost that one. But, you know, little slip, little tumble. He'll do it, you know. That's the push. He's going to go, and he's going to do it, and he's going to do it perfect. And the trade is that feeling, you know, that rush, that natural high that we get. And we like to get naturally high a lot, let me tell you. And that's why we do this. That's why we put in the time, the dedication, the work. And everything that me and Elaine work for, you know. And the hard times that we go through, I take it out right here. This is where I bring everything. And I don't even think about it. That's the best part about what skateboarding does for me. It's a blessing, and without it, I'd be fucked. A little no slide. Yeah. Alright, so, yeah, let me get back to my pipe. I'll just shut up. Elaine, you can say whatever.
I'll start saying something, and then you'll come up with something and cut me off.
I know, I'm sorry.
It's okay. I think you feel better just letting it out. Just let it out.
Well, I mean, this is just this is every day. I mean, this is our reality.
Good, you know, but you don't talk this much. I mean, unless you have something on your mind, and I think that it's great, you're able to have that release.
Well, that's the best part about YouTube, and when we all sit down and do videos, it's another release, like going to the skate park. We use YouTube as our therapy, you know, communicating with you guys. Maybe you guys kind of live like us, or can relate to anything that goes on in our lives, you know. I think that we all can, and we can all learn something from one another and benefit from one another, and that's the good thing about a community, you know.
Well, it's about being engaged.
Yeah.
You know, more you are engaged in activities and communicating with people, or engaging in your mind with yourself, or engaging in a hobby. It's a stress reliever. It helps you grow.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you don't grow, and that's sad. There's
With you, I'm always growing.
Okay. Jeez.
No, what were you thinking?
Growing spiritually, mentally, you know, everything.
Every day I grow with you. I mean, I wouldn't.
Stop growing.
You're thinking about other growers. Yes, and that thing grows every time I look at you. So.
Yeah. So you just gotta stay engaged and involved and grow as a person.
Mm-hmm.
And the more you grow, the more you attract like-minded people, which is pretty cool.
Yeah, we've met some incredible people throughout.
Yeah, I mean,
me and your time.
Just keeping your focus on what you need to do for yourself. You find like-minded people that feel and do the same, and therefore you can meet new people and have great conversations, and they might introduce you to things that you never thought about, or hobbies or ideas. Like Misty, for example, she's been doing her jewelry forever, and I was thinking about giving her some beads that I had, and I was like, I could probably do this. And so I did it, and she was like, hell yeah. She had a buddy now to work on jewelry, and she gave me all kinds of like tips and ideas. And
it's like a skateboard buddy or a pipe making buddy.
Yeah, or
any kind of buddy.
Anybody that
you guys
helps.
are bracelet buddies. And by the way, Elaine made this badass like necklace charm. It's a heart with this little it's like a red stone.
It's just a bead. There's some beads.
Wrapped wire.
It's all hand wrapped wire and
a pipe dangling from it.
Pipe dangle.
Yeah, she's got my heart.
It's my Valentine's Day edition.
Yeah.
For myself.
Oh, I thought it was for me.
Yeah, I doubt if you're gonna wear that.
No, but I was gonna hang it on the. I did hang it on the wall. I thought you hung
Food will always be there,
yeah,
but you can't skate forever.
Oh. Display.
Well, sure, you can have it.
Yeah, and if you guys
by all means,
have never seen our house before, it looks like a museum. Anything that anybody has ever sent us from the YouTube pipe community is hanging
or
up
given us even
somewhere.
Presents or
yeah.
From our friends, collectibles.
On top of
stickers.
all of our collection stuff, you know, I have skateboards from years. Elaine has all kinds of cool
little knickknacks.
Knickknack jewelry, stuff from Thailand. She's got amazing stuff from Thailand.
Yeah, those.
Stuff. Oh, the shell that you swam down and got.
No, I found that on the beach in Indonesia.
That one there? I thought you swam down and.
No. No, the one that you hung up above the mirror was. I don't know what it's. I think it's like a spider conch or something. That's what they call it. I don't know exactly what it's called, but anyways, it's probably about 6 inches tall and about 4 inches wide. And I was on a surf trip in Indonesia for 6 weeks, and it was the first beach that I went on in probably like 4 or 5 weeks because I stayed on the boat the whole time. And we were at.
If you can't get it, you can always
try
again tomorrow.
Is the name, or Katiet, Indonesia is the island. It's a little coconut farm island, and there were these just workers, like really hardcore coconut farm workers, And
Did you get to
I hung out
open the
with them.
coconut and drink the juice right out?
No, there wasn't any on the beach. But as I was walking on the beach, I started getting land sickness.
What? Oh, from being on the boat?
From being on the
And then
boat for
getting
so long.
Yeah, you felt like you were on the boat?
I felt like I was on the boat, so I had to go put my feet in the water.
Did it help?
Yeah.
Okay, because...
So that, and then that's where I found the shell. I saw the top of it, and I started digging, and I pulled it out. And I was like, holy shit, this thing is huge.
No wonder you'll never forget that memory.
No, and it was just on the top. And and then I met all these, like, the village workers, and I traded them, I traded the ladies a bunch of my clothes, and they gave me some necklaces that they had made out of little shells and stuff. The one girl where I have my retainers, there's this little girl, she was probably like maybe 7 years old, and she found a shell and gave it to me.
Oh, man.
So I gave her a bracelet. It was really cool. It was a really awesome trip.
I may or may have not given my mother a piece of Alcatraz. Just saying. Alright, well, is this damn video done with or what? What else is going on? Oh, I almost ate shit right there. I think I did fakie, what did I do? Full cab and landed it, but I got wheel bite because I got super loose trucks and I just wasn't in the perfect math body position. And it could have been death. But somehow I made it out, and I'll probably go and do it again. Yeah, I think that's really cool. And we have stones and little rocks that me and you have collected on our journeys together.
Oh, I've got pieces of granite from Nicaragua that was off the beach. I've got shells that my dad actually dove for in Eleuthera, Bahamas. I've got, anywhere I travel, I bring a rock home. Whether it could be it could look like a piece of coal. I don't care. I know where that rock came from.
Hey, we got some ugly shit around here. Let me tell you.
There are some things that you look at and you're what? Where did that come from? What is the story behind that? But I know it.
Okay, I think this video is going to end now. So, hey, thank you everybody for watching. This was a little bit of...
Thanks for listening. It's like a podcast with video.
Yeah, this is being in our heads.
It's so dark, man.
And we're always thinking about you all, except for at the skate park. I don't think about anything except for math and achieving that natural high that I gotta fulfill. That keeps me going, keeps me motivated, keeps me pushing. That's why I do it.
Just start making shit up.
And I forgot to mention that during the several attempts of the Switch 360 kickflip, I cracked the nose. So in the other attempts after cracking the nose, you can feel it. The board is spongy.
Yeah.
And then it got chipped, so it is now retired. This session cost me $50, but it was worth every penny. And I'll do it again and again. Everybody have a good evening, good afternoon, good morning. We'll see you when we see you.